Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles. So, in the last episode, I can't exactly remember what we did. I think maybe we built this wall and we started this over here. But we're in the process of building this right now. So that's being taken care of, which is really nice because we needed that. This area was kind of getting intruded upon a little bit too much for my liking. Oh, and they're coming in over here. It looks like they're going to divert here, and then some of them will probably come in down here somewhere. So we should be able to handle this attack, but I'm not going to be too cocky, and I'm not going to make any, rash assumptions or anything. Yeah, all right. So look, they are going up this way. They're kind of docking in a bad area, for me anyway. Makes it more difficult on me, but it's not the end of the world. We can handle it. We can. They didn't send any ogres out, which is nice because we can handle. We can handle whatever these guys do, even though they are burning down a lot of shit. I think it's a little absurd to think that I can prevent any damage from ever occurring when the Vikings attack, but I kind of want to, though. What was that? There was a farm there, and then there was a hovel. Okay. And I apologize if you guys hear me moving around the mic a little bit. I've been trying to figure out a position for it, so that I don't have to, arch my back in a weird way and, hurt my back while I'm trying to record content. So I apologize if I have to move the mic around a little bit. I try and make sure that it's good and where I want it before we start each episode. But, I mean, sometimes, I'm an idiot and I don't position it in the right way anyway. But I think this is a good spot. Because if I'm crouching's not the right word. If my back is hunched over in my seat and I don't have good posture, it starts to hurt my back. So I try to maintain good posture, and as a result, I have to make sure the mic is in a position where I can have good posture and still be able to record content. Or record audio that sounds good, So I'm just trying to clear all of this out and get everything rebuilt. They didn't destroy a whole lot, but they did destroy enough to annoy me a little bit. This was a farm. We'll just put that in now. Food's our top priority right now anyway. Should be more worried about that than, a hovel or something. Did I not use this land here? It's pretty decent land, I would say, for a farm. We'll put the manor in there. I don't really care if it's facing the wrong direction. In this case, I think it'll be facing either the hovels here and the farms or this orchard here. Regardless, I don't really care because, it makes no difference anyway. The citizens can still get in and out and they can do whatever they need to do, so I'm not too concerned. I do need to, maybe build a couple castle blocks around this area. And maybe, another one down here or something, because I don't know, actually. That might be a waste of resources. Not sure I want to go through with that. These guys are almost done. And then I'm thinking maybe the next area that we try and just build around is this area? Potentially? I don't know. Could be this area as well. Not really sure where I want to go next. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter all that much where I decide to go next because I can't really control where the Vikings are going to go. And it more likely than not, they're going to attack in an area wherever I don't put in new castle blocks. So it really doesn't matter where I put new defenses in. And I am going to wait for some resources to build up before I go ahead and even think about that. And I got to get these bad boys in here. And eventually we'll probably reach a point where we'll be building on the water a lot. And then these defenses will still serve a major purpose, but not as much of one. We'll have to build new defenses outside and everything. But that's not of our concern right now. That is for something way down the road. We are not even close to having to deal with something like that. And there we go. Fire has claimed a farm. We're at. And more peasants are starting to die of the plague again. So we may have to put in another hospital. And I think I was having this discussion in like the last episode or the episode before that. Like where I'm going to put in another hospital because I have no idea where. I mean, I think I was saying I could try and clear out space down here or something for one. But I don't want to take away land from the foresters. I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to take away any of what I have built down here. I mean, I could afford to probably get rid of a couple hovels. Maybe. But I don't know. Farms are a bit expendable as well. Not necessarily the end of the world if I get rid of a couple of those. There we go. You know what? We should probably build up a little mini defense wall here to help protect the forester down here. Because, he got burnt down last time, and I don't want that happening again. Same for maybe down here. That's something we should consider. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that because that actually seems like a pretty smart idea. Okay, so they're building those. In the meantime, we can look around and see if there's anything going on. How are things holding up? Wow. This stockpile is beginning to turn into a regular building, it almost looks like. Look at these fucking stockpiles. I didn't know that they would do that they would stack the resources on top of each other to this extent. But, I mean, hey, as long as there's space for it to occur, I'm perfectly okay with it. I don't even know how they reached that far up. Do they have like an elevator system? Or like a ladder? They probably have ladders. I would imagine so. You know what, we can put in the last two piers. So we'll start building these first 2 castles since these piers are done. Here. Boom. There we go. Alright. You know, like, I know I haven't mentioned a whole lot of things I take issue with in this game. And I think I've got, like, 2 things on my mind that I could bring up. One is that there is not a whole lot of diversity in the names. There definitely need to be more names added. And I wonder if the devs can, like, get like a license from a name database or something, like a either that or get a license from a random name generator that already exists and cites from a database that is very large and extensive. I wonder if they can do that. Because if I was a developer for the game, that's definitely something I would consider instead of having to try and create my own database and my own random name generator, when I could just use someone else's that already has a fairly extensive name database. And the other thing I was going to bring up is that, like, the people themselves, when you hold a town festival, no one actually goes to it. You know, you just have the one employee that's running it, and then no one else goes to it. And that bothers me, because the whole point is to make the citizens happy, and they don't actually go to it. Now, I wonder if it's a case of me not zooming in far in enough to see it, but I mean, that isn't a problem for me being able to see anything else. Like, if I hold a festival right now, no one's gonna show up to it except the one employee that works there. You know? You know, like, nobody's here. How did the dragon destroy a farm? Oh, with his body. Haha. That'll do it. But I mean, look, nobody is here. I wonder if it's a thing where you can put multiple town squares next to each other, make it larger, and then people start to show up. Maybe this is just like too small of a space or something. But I mean, if that's the case, then I should be told that. In my opinion. And I mean, those 2 issues that I have with this game are minor. Because they don't affect the gameplay loop a whole lot. They're very selective things, you know, some very selective things to complain about. I'm not too worried about either one of them, you know, getting fixed or anything of that sort. It's whatever, basically. It's a non-issue. And so these are getting done. Then we'll have protection there, and we can... I don't know how I want to handle this. Maybe just build a wall, like, from here to here? It's a pretty extensive wall, though. It'd be a large project. Take a very long time because we don't have nearly enough resources to just do it in one go. I don't know. And then this area would probably need some cover as well. From like here to here, I think. I don't know. Or we could just go the whole way through. Doesn't really matter. It's something to think about. It really is. It's not of our utmost concern. at the moment. I don't really even know if there is anything we should be too concerned about except for maybe food. And even that problem seems to be remedied a little bit. Oh no. It says negative 105 total change last year, which means we're not generating and creating enough food. I think that's what that means anyway. I'm not entirely sure. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let me know if I am down in the comment section below. Fucking hell. Alright, what do you have to say? Was it saying, yeah, that they need more space to stockpile resources? I mean, we can do something about that. Alright, you're already chopping down the trees there. No, not. Hey, let me select it, okay? Quit taking initiative, alright? I have a problem with people taking initiative. I am the fucking king. Do as I say. And I'll use the same joke for like the 3rd episode in a row. Do my dirty work, scapegoat. I think it was in this game I was making that joke all the time, right? From the Metallica song, which I still don't remember what song it is. I haven't bothered to check. What was I going to put in here? I have no idea. Oh, it was going to be a stockpile. Except the regular stockpile is too big. So what we'll do is we'll just put in good old farm and hovel. There we go. Just so we can expand. And then, you know what, actually, we'll put in a stockpile. Right here. There we go. So this is relatively close to that forester. This guy is probably looking for a place to store his resources. I should try and clear a path for him. Thing is that I don't want to build a bridge across any part of this water here because the Viking ships will destroy it. It doesn't matter if these guys are shooting at them. If they don't kill them immediately, the ships run in here and they destroy any bridges I have, which is a problem. So there's nothing I can do about it to make it any easier for this guy to get over here. But, oh well. He'll live. He can deal with it. Where'd that hovel? Oh. Oh, Jesus, what just happened? I am completely disoriented. What just happened? Oh, there we go. Don't do that to me, camera. Camera, you piece of shit. Don't do that. Which way is it? It's this way, right? I hope so. And then boom, boom. We actually could have put in an orchard there. So stop. Don't do nothing. Something got destroyed too. I gotta check that out. What got destroyed? A ballista tower. God damn it. Stop destroying the ballista towers. Okay? They take a lot of resources to build. Alright? I don't have an infinite amount of resources to cater to your fuck-ups, okay? Stop lighting them on fire. God damn. Alright. You know what? I think we're going to end the episode here. So, next episode, we'll probably build up our defenses some more. It's really what a lot of these episodes are going to consist of, is defense building and then a little town building. So that's what we'll be worrying about, excuse me, for a while here. If you guys are enjoying this series, let me know in the comment section below. Like this video in particular, share it with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.